Alright, so this is a typical Carhartt zipper. You've got two of the little zipper dealies here. This one, for some reason, Carhartt decided that people would want to unzip from the bottom up. I'm not quite sure why they don't just have the little stopper down here like most coats have. But what happens is, with wear, this bottom piece here ends up sliding too far down that way. So that when you put this piece in, normally you'd put it in right like that, but I'm gonna do it this way just so you can see. What ended up happening was that this piece was going down too far so that things weren't meshing up. So what I ended up doing, if you can, hopefully you can see this. Now the cloth part of the zipper should line up with the nub right here, somewhere thereabouts. What was happening is the cloth part was way higher up. It was probably 1/8 of an inch higher, and that was just because of wear. And so when you put this in, it wouldn't line up, and you couldn't pull the zipper up. And it was very frustrating on a cold day or outside. You're trying to zip your coat up and it just wouldn't zip. So what I found out is that because this piece was too low, it wasn't lining up. And what I did is I decided I don't use this piece here. I'm just happy having this fixed. So I found the perfect spot for it, which seems to be right about where the cloth here meets the outside of this divot. And you want to play around with that, of course. So you get this in the right spot, and then you take some pliers and you just crimp it down. And I'm actually thinking about taking some solder and seeing if I can solder this in place, solder this zipper piece to the bottom tab of the zipper. But anyway, right now this is clamped down really solid. I've been using it for the last day or so, and it seems to be working fine. So when I push this down into there, you may notice, hopefully you can see this, that there's kind of a plastic piece on the cloth here, and on the other side here, same thing. Those two want to line up, and when they line up, of course now it won't work, right? There we go. It zips up fine. Okay, so if you can see here, both of those pieces there and there need to line up, and then it'll zip up fine. What happens is, like I said, if this piece here is down that way too far, then they won't line up and you won't be able to zip up your coat. So there we go. Hopefully this is helpful. If you find this helpful, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear feedback. Thank you much. Take care.